Hey Ford,
Hey Ray,
how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Uh, I was better,
Uh-oh.
but I'm okay.
Is this how it's starting? Please tell me what happened.
Mm, Last night I did something what was not that best idea of my life.
Uh-oh. Did you have sex?
No, this would be the best idea of my life.
Maybe it was bad sex. I don't know.
No, I did something to myself. Like, not this. Not the same I did in Santorini. No.
Okay.
Something much worse.
Tell me.
So I was doing cleaning. I was cleaning my apartment, doing stuff like that, chilling.
Sorry. When you said that I was cleaning, you were looking at the bottom and I thought you were cleaning your vagina. I don't know. Sorry. Okay.
No.
So you were cleaning your apartment.
Cleaning
Got
your
it.
vagina sounds like would clean. Like I would come in and let's clean you up. No. I cleaned my apartment and I was getting ready for my vacation because I'm going to Sicily.
Sicily. Italy. Yay. Oh my goodness. Can't wait to hear those stories.
That's why I was like, okay, let's get the shit together and be prepared. Because it's funny thing, I'm just taking a backpack, a small one with me.
That's it.
Yeah, because of the flights.
Okay.
They were too expensive for a normal luggage and all the stuff. And I'm always traveling with a small one, but this one is really a challenge to me.
Okay.
But I did pretty well, so I know what I'm taking with me. And then I was like, okay, so let's do something good to me. Oh my gosh. It sounds...
What did you do?
I had no drink. I smoked.
Cigar? Cigarette? Oh, you smoked. Aha.
Yeah.
Like,
Weed.
yeah, very good. So you're a little
kinda
high.
Yeah, I was.
Okay.
And then I put
And you
some
made some
music.
bad decisions.
Usually I'm just laying down and not moving, just listening to music.
Okay.
But this time it was like different. And I was like, oh, what the fuck can I do as next? And then I was like into getting a new, fresh haircut.
What? Show me.
Ta-da!
You got bangs. What is this? Oh my
That's the best
goodness.
description. What is this?
We have to take a picture
You don't
and
feel
post
this?
it for everybody. That doesn't look bad. Come on.
Doesn't gives you like Mariah vibes? I did it only for
No,
you.
it makes
No, I
it. No, you know what it
didn't.
gives me? You know what it gives me vibes
Gollum. Gollum vibes.
of? A what?
Gollum.
What is that?
Lord of the Rings. Oh, the ring. Ooh, I'm gonna catch you tonight.
I think I only saw the first one, so and that was like when it came out. So I don't know any reference to the Lord of the Rings.
Yeah, maybe Game of Thrones, like
No, but
Shame
it's
on
giving
you,
me
haircut.
vibes of Friends. Rachel.
Rachel. Ah, yeah,
it's
but she was
cute.
always my role model. But
See,
this
there
is
you
not
go.
Rachel. No.
I mean, it is a bit too short, but if you put it behind your ears, it looks great. Hey, there you go. No, it looks fine. So if you were, should we have a
Take a
drink?
sip,
I think
please.
let's have a drink, huh?
Oh, it's the best moment now.
Cheers.
Cheers.
What are we having today?
A new episode of our trilogy.
No. What are we having today?
A new haircut. Wine.
We're having white wine.
White wine. Yeah.
Yeah. And you like it? It's a bit too dry for me, but I just brushed my teeth, so maybe it has a funny taste. But maybe after I get halfway through it, it'll be better.
I hope I get Then I feel like Rachel.
Oh, that's so cute.
But it was brave, you know
That's
what I
very
mean? I'm
good.
very spontaneous. I don't know. Don't do this
It
at
doesn't
home.
look bad.
It
So
does.
don't be
it does.
self-conscious. You're gonna have a good vacation. You're gonna have a good trip, and with this haircut, you're gonna find a lot of boys.
The worst thing is that after we record the podcast, I will be a little bit tipsy, go home, and then I'm gonna be like, oh, let's make it better. So don't wonder if I call you tomorrow.
Oh my goodness. That's gonna be
Looking
awesome.
with your haircut. No, I meant your hair. Where's my
You
hair?
freaked me out. I thought there was somebody behind me. I'm like, there shouldn't be
I
anybody
was
behind me.
Talking, maybe I will
my
get
haircut,
inspired by
yes.
your haircut. Then.
Yeah, so I shaved it.
Oh, okay.
And that's why I'm so sweaty. And I'm
No,
shiny.
no.
Sorry
I'm not...
for being so shiny, people.
Oh, that looks good. Your haircut is much better than mine.
I'm letting a little bit of a beard grow with my mustache. You know, the whole 70s porn star vibe.
This Nicaraguan sexy Chico Latino style.
Yes.
Okay.
All right. Are we ready to jump in today's podcast?
Now, let's dive in.
So, welcome to our listeners. And we are picking up where we left off. So, the last podcast was friendship. No, it was family, friendship, and love or relationships, right? So, we talked about family, and this time we're going to pick up and talk about friends.
Exactly.
Should I have the honors of starting, or would you like to start?
No, it's up to you.
It's up to me. Okay, so I'll start.
No.
So, hi, friends.
I'm
I think
Rachel from
exactly
Friends.
Rachel
So
from
it's
Friends.
yeah,
Very good.
I did it only for the
and-
episode.
Funny, I have some friend socks.
No
It
way.
says, "How you doing?" Ah, see, it's
As
meant to
Joey
be.
says.
Exactly,
usually, yeah.
Joey.
I love Friends, by
Me
the way.
too. That is
Really?
yes, Friends is iconic.
Wow, I
Yeah.
never knew. Okay.
And I think the last time where we left off, I told you that as I get older, it's all about quality and not quantity. Kind of like Friends. Friends are always 6 friends, right? And they were very close knit. And they didn't have like...
But it's still a movie, and all of them fucked with each other somehow.
They did not.
Come on. Monica
Joe-
Chandler,
That's it.
Rachel with Joey and Ross.
Phoebe with no one.
Okay.
And yeah.
But it's like a little gangbang Friends. Gang more than...
No, don't ruin it for me.
Well,
No,
I'm
Friends
so-
was iconic and they did not have gangbangs.
No, they
I never had gangbangs with my friends either, so just FYI. I don't know what kind of friends you have, but those are not my friends.
Good one.
No, so I think as I get older, it's about quality and not quantity. I think in my 20s, I thought I had 100 friends, and every time I would go out, I would know everybody. We would have drinks, but when it came down to it, that's not, it was just quantity. It wasn't substance. It wasn't quality of friendship. And throughout my life, some friends have come, some friends have gone, like seasons, you know, and some have been there since I would say junior high or high school. And we've been friends since, even though I don't talk to them every day. When we do talk, it doesn't feel strange. It doesn't feel weird. And I was just last year in Phoenix for a friend's wedding. That was really nice to see her get married.
Okay.
And yeah, and be part of the wedding. I got to sing at the wedding. I sang
Wow.
the song from Extreme, More Than Words.
I don't know it.
And I think they liked it, so I did good.
Cool.
Yes. So a story about friendship that I guess, you know, maybe people have gone through, and that I definitely went through, is when I met my partner. You know, kind of like the test of friendship got tested. I had a close couple of friends, actually, both a guy and a girl, who I consider best friends. And when I started to be in this relationship, yes, it's long distance from Switzerland to Phoenix, Arizona. It's not your common long distance relationship. That's really, really long. And these two particular friends had a problem with me being in this relationship, and they said, "What are you doing? This is not going to work."
What?
Yeah, and I think
But why? did they say something? Like,
Yeah, they did some things that were. I mean, of course, they told me like, "What are you doing?" I mean, this is just fun and
but
nice,
how can they
but
know?
exactly. And that's the thing. Like, if you think they are really your true friends, when you're down or when you're happy, they should be there for you.
Yeah.
So when I'm happy and they are kind of tearing that down, it really broke me. And there was a decision I had to make. It was a hard decision, but a good decision. I mean, we were friends for over 10 years. And, it was always, I guess that friendship was always looking for a
Support?
partner. No, like, we're always in the search of love.
Mm-hmm.
Not with each other, but, he was searching for love. She was searching for love. I was searching for
And you
love.
found it?
I found love, and
Okay.
they were not able to accept the fact that I found love. And it became very, sadly, it became very, not a good relationship anymore.
Mm.
And I had to choose between the love of my life and those friends. And I chose the love of my life. And it was hard at the moment because you're supposed to be in your happiest moment when you found love and they were not supportive.
But I mean, if you have to choose between your partner or friends, I mean, those people are not friends.
Exactly. Yeah. Yeah. And that's why I think, friends come in your life for either a season or a long time. And I guess as you grow up, you kind of learn that that's okay. And
But I think there is a difference between friends for life and friends for a period of time.
yeah,
Because
but
it's happening. Sometimes you envelop a friendship
yeah,
which has only like, I don't know, 5 years, and then it's like, and
yeah.
it's okay.
It's okay,
still
yeah.
okay.
But when you think that those friends are your friends for life, like you've
Of
met
course.
them,
Yeah.
it is
Yeah. Yeah.
it
Yeah.
is in a way a breakup,
Yeah.
a
I mean, you
friendship
can
breakup.
see that afterwards, after it
Of
happens,
course,
because of
after it
course it's not.
happens.
I take you for 2 years. Okay, I did this to you because of the podcast, but no, I didn't.
What?
No, I'm just joking.
Wow, you heard it all
But
here.
it's a good example. You know what I mean? I
Yeah.
could be like, oh, there's a Mauricio. I can do with him with Ford and Rey. Let's do this for 5 years,
And then you get famous, and then you leave me behind.
for example. And after 10 years, we have a comeback. We already had it, but no, you know what I mean. It's
Of course,
not
but we
happening,
don't know
but afterwards.
that.
Yeah,
We
yeah,
don't
yeah,
know
yeah,
that at
yeah.
the moment.
And it's still hurtful, so I can
Of
understand
course,
you.
yeah. On the other hand, I've met friends who, through thick and thin, they are supportive. They're happy when I'm happy. They're sad when I'm sad. And that's what friends should be there for, not just for the happy, fun drinking times. And then when you actually go through something, they're not there. That's not what I consider friends. It's just acquaintances. But yeah, so I lived a bit through that, I guess in my 30s. And now in my 40s, I have a really small group of friends, but I can really count on them through anything. I can find their support at any time.
But can I ask you
Yeah.
something? How does it feel to you? Do you miss them? Or is it for you like, oh no, it's over because they hurt me that way or disappointed me? Or you still like, it would be nice to connect to each other again?
That's a good
Or you're
question. I
not
mean,
thinking about
we
them?
were friends for over 10 years. And I was hurt, of course.
But for 10 years and then it broke up. So nowadays it would be like 15 or 20?
Well, now, since I've been with my partner, we've been together for 12 years. So I guess the friendship was over 10 years ago. So we were friends for 10 years and we have not been friends for 10 years. Yeah. Because, it wasn't like when I first met him, we stopped being friends. I mean, there was a period of time. But actually, the whole journey of me moving here, they were no longer part of my life.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
So what was the last goodbye? Did
there
they
was
knew?
no good, no. I mean, I'm sure they knew. But yeah. And then there was another moment in my life. Again, I had a friend for 10 years or so, and I was in a competition, a singing competition, and I ended up winning. And winning this competition gave me kind of like a self confidence, a self boost, and also this friend was
Yeah.
not happy that I had won, that I had gotten this experience. And during the whole competition, because it was 12 weeks, every week I had to sing until you get to the last point. During that time, he actually said, I wish you don't win. Like, you don't deserve to win. There's better singers in the competition and not you. So, also there are.
I mean, it
I
sounds.
mean, now saying this out loud is like, that's not a friend.
Yeah.
But, during that time, you think they are your friends.
What I was thinking about now, what you told me, it's like it's pretty sad that success it's becoming a filter for friends.
Yeah.
Either love or like singing and winning a
Yeah.
competition. Stuff for what your friends should be supposed to be happy
Exactly.
for you. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
I don't get it, and it felt like pretty common. So
Yeah. I mean, it's sad, but
it
I
is
guess
what
the
it is.
truth comes out,
Yeah.
and if they were able to, and maybe this is my side of the story. Maybe they have, obviously they have their side of the story. And maybe I wasn't a good friend to them either, or, they made those decisions because of whatever reason. So I have my truth, they have their truth, and the real truth is somewhere in the middle. But yeah. What about you? Have you had any type of good or bad friendship relationships?
Um, I mean, even yesterday before the disaster, I was thinking about what we
And
taught.
by disaster, you mean your hair.
Yeah, exactly.
The
Rachel,
situation. We have a situation here,
we have a
people.
we have really situation. And it's funny because the most I got from my life till now was like friendship, then was the family, and at least love. Like the amount or stories or the feeling and the quality and quantity. So friendship is a very important topic to me, and I mean, I'm talking about the amount, but it's not like I have like hundred of friends. But still, if I'm thinking about it, it's like at least I have friendship in Poland, in Germany, in Switzerland, even in the US, and I haven't been there before. And I'm talking about persons who are very important to me, and sometimes they are like sisters and brothers to me, so almost like a family. And I also did connect them together, so they were like enveloping friendships between them,
Yeah.
and even my family was like close to them or still is, because of the amount it makes easier to me to connect all of them, you know what I mean? Because
Okay.
friendship is also something, it's not that easy to take care of it. And I'm a person who does. And I know how much it means to those people. Because, I don't know, seeing someone for 2 or 3 years doesn't mean that there's no connection between of us.
Yeah.
And I have many of them which I see again, like after a longer period of time, and then we are still like it was yesterday. And I'm very thankful for them. And to be more specific, for example, I have one friend also from the high school. I don't know how you call it in English.
High school.
I mean, I was going like 6 years to the elementary school. Then you have in Poland 3 years of gymnasium,
That
Jimmy.
would probably be like junior high,
Yeah,
and then
and
three
then you have high
years in
school.
high
Yeah,
school.
so
Yeah.
high school I was out
Okay.
and about. So my longest friend, and I know her now for 20 years. Like I was 14, 15, and we met in the high, and I didn't like her in the beginning, as usual, I'm always like, no, go away. But afterwards, it was, yeah, it was something very special. And I'm very thankful to her that she always supported me. She was always standing next to mine, and she was always thinking about me. And we were able to not only make party and be crazy, but also have like a deep talk, and I was able to open up. And I never had the support from my mom or my grandma, who was like taking care of me at this time. So it was very important.
Yeah.
And even her mother and her father, they still love me like nowadays. They are always asking for me. And I saw them like last year in the summer for my birthday, which I celebrated together with them. And I always like proud about myself because I left like the country Poland with 16, and then I moved now 1 year ago here. And for them, it's like, oh my gosh, you're doing great. We always support you, because she was never able to even go on holidays out of Poland.
Yeah.
She did, but she's not that open up. And I'm always doing it for myself, and I'm living kind of different life, but we are still that much connected, and we always talk about the high school time and all this stuff. So I'm very proud of having her. And there were many times where we had like a break, but there was never a competition or something like, if I read something or her, that we are like not supporting each other or
Yeah.
getting mad at each other.
Yeah.
Yeah, and she's one of my besties. I've been to her wedding. I'm going with her to Sicily.
Oh, that's
It's
awesome.
her.
Very good.
Without her husband. So it's gonna be like a single trip.
Girls' weekend.
Yeah.
Watch
And
out, Sicilian boys.
yeah. Really take care. And I'm very thankful for this. No. And she taught me so many things. And I was always looking, I don't know, she was always a role model to me,
Yeah.
even if she didn't knew about that. Not because I was not showing it to her, but she has, I don't know, many struggles with herself and with her self-confidence and all the stuff. And I know that she's really happy for having me, like supporting also her. So we were like,
Has she visited you in Switzerland?
no,
Oh, not yet. Okay.
that's a difficult topic. It's something I hate about her. Yeah, like for sure.
Why?
Just an example, as much as I love her, but this is something I hate, and she already knows, because it's like, she asked me,
Warning, warning.
Yeah.
If she's listening to this.
Alarma. No, I'm really mad at her, and I know she will be listening to it, and she knows what I mean, because it was her idea. After I moved to Germany, we were like writing letters to each other, really
Oh, like
weekly.
letters, like
Yeah.
writing them
Yeah.
in paper
Yeah.
and
There were,
pen. Wow.
even if we had MSN, ICQ, all the stuff, but still we were like writing letters.
ICQ.
You don't know ICQ?
What is that?
Oh, ka-doo, ka-doo.
Oh no, what is
Yeah.
that?
It's making the sound. Ka-doo. It's like WhatsApp nowadays.
Oh,
But you had
no,
it on your
no.
computer,
Ah,
which was that big.
okay, I don't know.
Yeah, so were able to stay in contact. But then we were writing letters, sending each other CDs and all the stuff like that. And it was cool. And we did that like for 2 years after I moved to Germany. So I was about 20 or 21. I stopped. And last year, she asked me like, what about a revival of writing our letters to each other? And I was
nice.
like, that's a nice idea. Why not? And then I recognized like it's pretty hard to write a letter nowadays, because I'm not used to it. And you are like stressful, job, work, alcohol, cigarette.
But I think that's what makes it more special too.
Exactly.
Because you're actually taking the time.
Exactly.
That's so
Yeah.
good.
Yeah. It's very
I don't
good.
remember when the last time I wrote a letter.
Huh? Think about it.
I know you're giving me good ideas. When is the last time you guys wrote something? Like, I mean, on paper.
And trust me, it's fun, because it's getting you more reflective, in my opinion. Writing SMS or something on keyboard, it's not that personal. You do it by your hand.
That's
I don't know.
beautiful.
It feels really different.
I'm gonna try that. Thank you for that. I will try that next time I go
Enjoy
on
it.
vacation. I will send a
Really.
postcard.
No. No.
Why not?
I usually do. Always, yeah.
I
Even
never
from
got one.
Santorini.
I never got one.
I don't even know your address. Every time I come here, it's like I'm asking you for the.
Every time she comes here to the recording studio,
Yeah.
she's like, "What floor again?"
But now I can remember.
You guys are writing then.
No!
So what happened?
That's the point. Because I did it and I was like, oh my gosh, it took me like really 2 hours. I was writing like 8 pages, front and the back. And I started and was finishing, started, finishing, and I do it all over again. But at least I did it. And it was really personal and from the bottom of my heart. And I was really like into the mood and I put so much in it. And she didn't respond till now. Never.
How rude.
Yeah. So go fuck yourself. But I still love you. So yeah.
Well, that's good friendship. That you can be
It
mad at
is
each other
because
and
I
still
laugh.
love each other.
Yeah. But I would be still happy to get one, to be honest.
Maybe got lost. No.
For sure. I will ask her next week.
Yeah. Very good. And if you're listening to the podcast, you can
Write a letter.
write a letter. Hint, hint. But you have given me a great idea. I will try that next time I go somewhere. Start with the postcard and send a postcard like handwritten. I think that's a nice touch. And you're right. Nobody does that anymore.
And even a letter, like you start and you begin to write it down, you're just thinking about how can I begin? Because there is no hey emoji, fucking oh la la da 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 da. And then I put a picture and of course and reaction and put the thumb up.
LOL.
It's not like that. And it's
Yeah.
it's a medieval
But
feeling.
I think that's what even makes medieval. Oh God, we're so old. But you're right. That gives it such a nice value because you took the time to write, to pick out a card, or to pick up a piece of paper, pen, write.
Even
your
the
thoughts.
paper was special. Even my writing and all the stuff, because I took really care of it and
amazing.
with a small drawer or whatever. So it was really like I did with 17 and I was like back in the time. That's why I was not disappointed. I'm still maybe a little. But it was a great idea from her.
Well, maybe start again.
What? To write a second one? No way. Fuck
You're
you.
gonna have to wait.
No way. There's no second chance.
All right. Well, let's drink to that. And to Ray's friend, please write her.
Funny thing, her name sounds pretty similar to yours.
Ford.
The first one. With
With.
M. Yeah.
My real name,
Yeah, your real name.
Mauricio.
Yeah. Her name is, I'm gonna say that because I don't fucking care now. Marcelina.
Okay, this sounds nothing like Mauricio.
Of course, there is
No, it
a M
doesn't.
and there is a C.
There's an alphabet, there's a A, there's a C. Yeah, everybody's name has a letter.
No, but my
And a
my
vowel.
name doesn't. I don't have M and C.
Yeah,
M and C, Mariah Carey, Marcelina, Mauricio.
I
Come
mean,
on.
Come on.
Marcelina and
MC
Mauricio.
for life.
Woo!
Speaking of Mariah Carey,
I wrote her
she's
a
a
letter.
friend of mine. No. When you go, like, literally, Mariah Carey is the soundtrack of my life. Every thing I go through with friendships, with breakups, with happiness, with sorrows, with losing something, with someone, She always has a song for that moment. So thank you, Mariah.
Mariah, shout out.
Hashtag MC for life.
Hashtag diva for life. But yeah,
Good.
friends are good.
And any other stories that you want to share today?
About my friends.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe something more in general, how I think about friendship, or
Yeah. 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 Let's say what in general what you think about friendship, and then I do have a question for you.
oh, okay. No, I'm afraid of. Can I get another glass?
So cheers. Now that we have a little refill, we can continue. And I'm spilling everywhere. Seriously. You're gonna tell us what you think about friendship. What's so funny? You're gonna tell us what you think about friendship. But then, like I said, I have a question for you. And you don't have to be scared.
I'm always scared if someone tells me like, "Oh, I have a question." It's like school time. School time? Yeah. I have something to show you. It's much better than I have a question. Okay. Another topic.
Nobody said that to me. That's cool.
No,
God,
so
what school did you go to? Nobody ever asked me, hey, I have something to show you.
really,
I wish somebody would show me stuff.
you never did a homework for someone for?
No.
No, I was a virgin at school. I was really like, no, I never had sex at school.
When did you lose your virginity?
With 19 and a half.
Oh.
You wasn't that one who I talked about that? Really, really. I was
19 and a
mighty
half. You lost your virginity at 19 and a half.
Okay,
And-
but let's stay with the topic with friends.
Okay, sorry.
It's not, I'm a virgin now.
I'm a virgin.
Woo! Touched for
Can
the
you can
very-
you can you tell that the drinks are kicking in?
Yeah, it is, and it's getting good. But let me continue.
All right. Let's
Like, it's about a friendship.
right.
So, in general, friendships are very important to me, as I told you, because they are more present in my life than family and love stuff. And I think to me, it's not that difficult to meet other people or to be open to them. Like, it's not difficult to me to get new friends into my life. And I know friends and friendship means something more deeper. But usually, I don't know, it even costs me much energy if I have 2 or 3 of them. And at least if I have like 20, it's still possible.
I mean, I'm glad it works for you. I can't do that anymore.
And funny thing, because my mom is always laughing at me because she always see this and she knows how much effort and energy it costs.
It does.
Because I mean, within 2 months last time, I had like visit from 2 different friends from Germany, and I'm always a person who wants to take care and wants to be present, but I still have to work. I still have the podcast. I still have other friends. I still have my mom, and I still have other stuff to do, even myself, which costs me also time because I'm a person who needs time also for myself. But to keep it in mind, and I mean, we were laughing about this thing about the letter or something like that, but it takes time and it means something to me. And I'm talking about persons who I'm honest with, and I'm taking my time, and it costs you a lot of energy to listen to them, to there is not always like happy moments and partying, as you told me, like there are friends with who you are just partying and stuff like that. And also the thing, like you are getting older and one of them has a new partner, the other one becomes mother, the other one gets better in the job, the other one changed the country or whatever. But to stay there, to be supportive and to be like up to date, it's not that easy. And I mean, especially to me, since I moved to Zurich 1 year ago, where I was like getting a full power of new people, new job, new environment, new city, new stuff. Not only like stuff for the paper, for passport or whatever, but also like getting connected to people, to go shopping, to spend your free time. It's not that easy without forgetting the old world, but becoming a new one. You know what I mean? And it's like all of my friends knew about my move to Zurich and Switzerland, and you have always to fight with the cliche and stuff like that. You for sure know that, like, between the gap between America and Europe, America, Switzerland, and especially Switzerland, where we live, it's like to not lose yourself, but still be open for new stuff. And it's a lot. And I'm proud also about that, like being still in contact with those people, and they still love and like to visit me, and they are still like supportive to me. But they don't see that because they are staying in their old life and you're beginning something new. And of course, that's what I told. Like, you don't have to forget your past, but be able to open for a new thing, like you in your partnership, like your with your partner. And there are friends who are not getting over it, or who are not supportive and not ready because they are jealous or selfish or whatever. It's not that easy. And it's not only the success who is filtering it out, but also something like moving into another country. And we both lived that through.
No, you're. I agree with you on that. Like, um, you know, in a ideal world, those friends, because at that time they are your friends. You wish that they also go in that journey with you.
Exactly.
But sometimes
Yeah.
like you said, that they are in that bubble, in that life,
Yeah.
and you're the one who goes away. Therefore, you changed their life, and
But
yeah,
even if it's crazy to them, like moving to Switzerland, to having a new boyfriend or whatever, I don't care. They have to support you. They have to
yeah,
be I don't know, to understand that.
yeah.
But as I told you, many of them are like
I mean,
jealous, maybe.
when I talked about those two particular friends I had about the situation of me moving, there were, on the other hand, a lot of supportive friends, and I don't want to not recognize that, because I did have a lot of friends who, of course, they're scared as well, but they were there by my side through that journey. And when I moved here, like within 2 months of me moving here, a friend came out to visit me and see where I live. So you have that support as well, and for that I am forever grateful. Yeah. I've had a couple of them that came to visit me all the way here, and it is beautiful
And I mean,
to
at
have
least you
that.
are moving out of your comfort zone, your
Yeah,
country. You know what I mean?
yeah.
And me as a friend, I would be like, oh
Oh,
my
but you
gosh,
did move out of the country as well.
twice.
Exactly.
So, and I mean, I know all the stuff over there, and I'm still visiting them,
Yeah.
and I'm still having contact. But it's nice, and it's not about, oh, I want to show what I have or what I achieved,
No, not
but
at
just to
all.
share,
Of
share
course.
part of your
Exactly.
life.
Yeah, I agree. When I left, I that was 9 years ago when I left. I Instagram was coming out back in what, 2012, 2011, 2011 maybe, or maybe
But
2010. But
yeah,
you
oh my
know,
gosh, Instagram
I
is very
know,
old.
like crazy. And I mean, we take Instagram for granted, but I had Facebook at the time as well, and I thought this was my way to keep in contact with those. What a great platform to show. It really wasn't like that. That's not what I mean. Facebook I don't have since 2008. No, 2008, 17, 2018. I completely deleted it. I was like
It's
too.
a cool topic. MySpace, I used to do.
MySpace. Did you have
Yeah, of
MySpace?
course.
Do you
Facebook,
remember?
Instagram. We can talk about
Do
Really?
you remember when you used to change your top 10 friends or top 8
Yeah,
friends, and
of
then you have a
course.
song when
And to
somebody goes
boot a
into your
side up, yeah.
that was amazing.
I love
And let me tell you
MySpace.
how much friendships were questioned when the number 1 spot was moved to the number 3 spot.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah, yeah,
what?
yeah,
You
yeah,
moved
yeah,
me.
yeah,
What's
yeah,
wrong?
yeah, yeah. I know
Crazy.
that. It was the beginning.
But I thought this was a good way to keep in contact. But sometimes those that get lost that gets lost in translation. That people are just thinking you're showing off. Oh, there he goes again,
Because many
traveling.
do, and
I
that's
know,
the
but that's not the point.
problem. Yeah. But take a look at my Instagram. I mean, people who are following me, because I'm also following celebrities, and not all of them are following
Do you
back.
follow Mariah
Not
Carey?
I'm
Girl, after this
listening to
podcast,
her.
you
I'm
better
listening
follow
to her
her.
daily. I'm listening to her daily. That's enough. No, I mean, yeah, I'm gonna start following her after this
Thank
episode.
you.
You're welcome,
You can all follow
Mariah.
Mariah Carey at mariahcarey.com. No,
Are
at Mariah
you
Carey.
following Lana Del Rey?
What? What? Who?
You see?
True. But you like Mariah.
I do. I
See, there you
love
go.
her music. Not all of the stuff, but I already had my favorite songs of her, 2 albums before I met you. And after I met you, it's become more and more. And the funny thing, I was thinking about it last night. Last night, I was thinking about Ford last night. No, really, I remember the moment I was sitting in the corner. You were sitting in the corner, and you sent me via AirDrop
Yeah.
a song from Mariah
Yeah.
because I was already listening to Mariah, and I told you like, oh yeah, I love this song, and you was like, oh, I think that was the moment you opened up for me. Like you was like, okay, this bitch is okay. She's pretty nice. She's pretty fine.
Well, anybody who likes Mariah is
And
good in my
afterwards,
book.
we had like a quick chat,
Yeah.
and 2 days.
And you actually texted me also with like you were listening to Heartbreaker.
Yeah, I
And
sent you my
yeah.
post. Yeah.
That was a classic.
And I have no friends with Mariah background. Like for real.
I'm special.
No, very special. You're a good, good, good one.
So I'm gonna ask you a question, just to cut it off like that. I'm gonna ask you a question. Since you moved to Switzerland, I mean, you kind of did bring that up a little bit. Um, do you feel that the quality of friendship in Switzerland is different than anywhere else that you've lived? Or was it just as easy? Or was it different? Do you have Swiss friends, like Swiss friends? Yeah?
It's a good question, first of all, because I knew about the difference or about people who were talking about friendships and stuff like that in Switzerland before I moved here. And to be honest, there is a difference, but what I recognized and what I felt good about was like that my personality and my kind of person and my kind of being helped me kind of out of getting new friendships here in Switzerland, even if it's not that easy. And I mean, you are really like one of those persons. I'm not only talking about this podcast, but you're someone very special to me, and I'm very proud. Like, if I can share what we lived or what we had, like stories, and I mean, it's not that much because it's 1 year, 1.5,
Yeah, well, yeah.
but still it is, and I'm sitting next to you recording this not bullshit, but this fucking freaking shit which I always wished for. So that's why I'm also like thankful and proud. But yes, there is a difference, and I think maybe that's just like a magical power which I have, where I'm like able to connect with them, with them, with them. I mean, mostly you call it like empathy, but in my personality, it's, how can I call it? It's very strong. So, and I really enjoy it because if I wouldn't be happy here and if I would not find any friends, of course I would be unhappy and would be
Yeah.
struggling by coming back or whatever. But I was still able to make new friendships, and I see how my friendships from Germany or Poland or whatever are looking at it. They are kind of jealous
Yeah.
or like getting, but they are still happy for me.
Yeah.
So it's okay.
But I do see what you're saying, because I mean, from knowing you, you attract so many people,
Yeah.
and you're like a magnet. Like, people come to you. Maybe you're not even. I don't know if you're even trying,
No.
but
That's the
like you're
point.
saying, this personality of yours, it like brings people, and I see that from the corner of my eye. I watch, I see you, and people just whoop, a magnet towards you. And
It's pretty
that's, I
hard
mean,
for me to talk about this because I was never thinking about that. Like maybe since 2 years,
yeah,
like for real. And it's not because I'm just thinking, oh my gosh, how can this be? But it's not something I'm doing by myself. It's not like I'm collecting people around myself.
yeah.
But
No, I know,
there really
but that's nice
it
to
happens,
see
and it's
the way that you
really
attract people.
honest,
Yeah,
and it's not like I need this
right.
like a drug. No, 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 no. But I really enjoy it, but still it's work. So,
Yeah,
but yeah, it grew up.
very good.
Maybe I should be a guru. I could
Well, maybe you can
make a
show
lot
people
of
empathy.
money.
Do you think people can learn empathy?
Yeah,
You can learn that.
you can learn that. And my issue is like it's that much inside of me that it's a lot, way too much. There should be
Maybe,
more borders.
maybe you're onto something. Maybe if you think people can learn empathy, something to think about for your future.
That's the thing about making friends. Trust me, it's like if I say hello to someone, I don't see nothing. I see not the hair color, the eye color, the skin color, weight, high. I don't see that. And there were many
You see
moments in my
energy. Like, would you call it energy? Like a personality? Like,
personality and expression and how you feel like. And I know that it's not always about only the first 5 or 10 seconds, which are most important, but sometimes you are not in the mood or it's like not your day or not your moment. But I think many people are like very scanning, very on the surface, and it's not like I don't like it. I'm like, do whatever you want, but don't harm other people, children,
yeah,
animals,
yeah.
but do whatever you want. It's up to you. I'm okay with that, but let me do what I'm doing. And if, but you can learn it.
Okay,
And trust me, it makes fun.
very good.
To say hello to a person without scanning, like without.
Yeah,
So afterwards, someone asked me like, "Oh my gosh, you talk to this ugly guy with the spot, and I'm like, "Who do you mean? This one?" That's why people are laughing at me. Like even my best friends, you're gonna date even a person, I don't know, in a wheelchair or without an arm, but it's
well,
not
that doesn't
funny.
matter. That's, I mean,
Exactly,
yeah,
and I'm not talking to become special and oh, I'm Mother Teresa, and of course I also take like the best one, bodybuilder, Michael Fassbender.
yeah. But that at the end of the day,
It's about the
it's about the
personality.
personality. Like, who can you wake up to
Yeah,
every day? Yeah, I mean,
and
if
there are
somebody has a
different
good
moods.
body
Even
but they
yeah,
have no
no,
personality,
no.
it stops right then and there. Like, yeah,
And I mean, even this podcast, we took it in our hands and we are able to make it.
yeah,
But it's still a challenge to us, you know what I mean?
yeah,
We are not like besties for years. We have
yeah.
no strategy. We
But I think our
still,
chemistry is good that we are
yeah,
able to
no,
talk and share and not feel like we're judging each other. We're open and we're both excited about it, obviously. So it makes it, in a way, it is a challenge, but it does make it easy to express how we feel.
but even this, it's kind of friendship.
Yeah,
You know
well,
what I
of
mean?
course, I
And
consider
this
you a
podcast
friend.
is also like sticking us together, and we are growing up, both of us, on some levels,
Yes.
and that's nice.
Aww. How about then we cheers to that
And say
and
goodbye.
say goodbye on this podcast about family, friends, and love. And this was the second part,
Friendship.
friendship. Like always, we want you guys to follow us on all of our platforms, YouTube, Instagram, and most importantly, where you listen to us in Apple Music.
Spotify.
Not Apple Music. Apple Podcast,
Ah, yeah.
Spotify.
Apple Music is next. Oh my gosh, I forgot about my haircut.
Thank you guys for listening.
We love
And
you.
we love you.
Let
Thank
us
you.
know what you are drinking to our podcast. That's the
Yes.
most important question always.
I would
Please
love to hear.
just comment.
Make suggestions.
Yeah.
And maybe next time we don't have white wine, we have something
Who knows?
extravaganza.
Extravagant. Yeah.
So thank you for listening, guys. And stay tuned for the podcast that will come out later about the third topic, which is love.
Oh my god.
I cannot wait to
I mean,
find out.
family was like into friendship
Yes.
was, but love, it's gonna be
And that's how it's going to end.
extravaganza.
The trilogy that you called it. That's how we're
Yeah,
going to end
yeah,
it
yeah,
with
yeah.
love. And I'm excited to hear that. So thank you very much for listening. Stay tuned for the podcast that will come out later about love. And with that, we say